If only if I was gaming something, right? Oh, this is a lot better. Now I can see myself. Oh, this is a lot better. Let's see what's going on in this world. Oh, this is a lot better. I got my mic too. Like, this is great. Great stuff. Hmm. Okay. My mic set up. See, looks like, of course, YouTube is having a little issue. It's all good though. We're gonna fix this issue that I've been struggling with all day trying to get this trying to get this live stream the way it should be. You know what I'm saying? Issue that I've been struggling with all day trying to get this trying to get this live stream the way it should be. You know what I'm saying? all day trying to get this all right. So I don't really mess with my phone. I may just end up going live on Instagram, or I could just share the video. You know. Just gotta check out these stats. Sometimes I look at this stuff and I'm like, what am I looking at? Let's see, this is what I'm looking at for YouTube. And apparently for YouTube, I don't know what the issue is with YouTube, but we're gonna have to fix that. For real. We're gonna have to fix that. Cause now if you don't have like 1,000 subscribers or something like that, you can't even go live on YouTube anymore from your cell phone. All right, so I just wanted to go over these things with people. Some of my notes I've been taking for a while probably since last year about different type of sacred herbs that you can use going into 2020. You know what I mean? And this is, to me, I think it's a powerful thing to know because, you know what I mean, you may get sick like I did and want to learn how to heal yourself, or maybe you just want to know all the herbs that you can like I do, and or just pretty much learn how to either heal people or being able to use them in different types of spells and rituals that you may have. So go ahead and share this. 1 second here. Oh man, turn that off. Just give me 1 second, guys. So there's a lot of herbs that I actually wrote down. So this may take, like a different live stream, like tomorrow or something. So I'm actually gonna do that so you guys can understand that. I mean, so you guys can actually take notes yourself, because it's not just, there's a few herbs out there, and then there's like that, that everybody knows and everybody like sees online if they're trying to look into it, and then there's some And there's some out there that people are just, you know, I mean, have no clue of what that is, like exactly what it's used for and what it is. And online, I mean, there's definitely a lot of misinformation on there too, because you see that one herb has this, and then one herb has some person saying this because they're for a Wiccan or something like that, and somebody else is into voodoo, and so it's like it's almost to the point where it's like, man, like why don't you just make up their mind? Turn this live on real quick. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to trying to get in case I get any type of comments. You know what I mean? Like if I get any comments, I'm gonna have to take them at the end of what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Just give me 1 second though. Just maybe I can take this thing right here, this little chat box thing. Oh, and then just kill the live stream. Probably did. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just killed the live stream. Maybe I did. I'm just gonna get started with it, man. Just that if you guys really try and get a hold of me on some stuff, then you should already know how to reach me. So other than that, once I get done, I'm gonna look at the comments. Just right now, I'm not looking at the comments. Yeah, I got a lot of know some things. I'm already on there. And so some of the videos, like I said last year, I was talking about mugwort. You know what I mean? And of course that video went pretty viral. So that's a good thing. Viral. A lot of people use mugwort for a lot of things. Already messaging me, but mainly use mugwort for use for dream magic. Put it under your pillow to enhance your dreams. You can actually use mugwort to um, wipe off like your mirrors for scrying, crystal balls. If you don't know what scrying is, wipe down your tarot cards. Use it to clean things. Just add a little bit of water, which I would prefer clean water to use it with. So, and the one you're looking at here, dragon's blood, which is smells so good. I already talked about dragon's blood, which they also use in what they call in like hoodoo, um, dove's blood ink. You know what I mean? Using that to write down on parchment paper for your spells. I do recommend you getting um, some dragon's blood, but for um, dove's blood ink is definitely a different ingredient. I mean, I'm not sure if I actually wrote that down, but it's definitely not. It's not, just for a disclaimer, it's not real dove's blood. Okay, it's just what they call it, dove's blood. And of course, angelica root, which I have some of, and people use that, or they may call it Holy Ghost root, and they also use that to ward off evil spirits, evil vibes, and stuff like that. Like a lot of these roots do that. You know what I mean? Even mugwort for protection. So, um, and also summon Archangel Michael if you're actually into summoning angels. So definitely do that as well. But also, I was reading Angelica root is also good for like the divine feminine power. You know what I mean? It's good. And again, you can definitely smoke Angelica root and mugwort. But as far as dragons smoking dragon's blood, I really don't know if you want to do that just because of the cinnabar tree. You know what I mean? Haven't really did much research on the cinnabar trees, but that's the reason why it's called, dragon's blood, because it's one of those red trees that grow somewhere in the tropics and stuff. You know what I mean? It produces red sap. So, but yeah, again, dragon's blood is man, that and mugwort. Like man. So I already talked about those. So I'm gonna talk about something else. Oh yeah. Also, angelica root is also good for you know breaking jinx and curses, and purifying your home, stuff like that, and also like like solar charms. Like it's actually associated with the sun. You know what I mean? And element of fire. And a lot of people are like, what does that mean? And like, what I mean? I could go for hours talking about this stuff, but you have to understand how the way a spell works, actually understand how the planets are involved and the elements are using, because a lot of these spells and stuff you see online are just it's just like a portion of what it is, right? And I think it's gonna be my next live stream, how to do a very, very powerful spell that's worth buying. You know what I mean? And a lot of people say like, oh well, what I mean, I did a spell before and it didn't work, and then they're like, what I mean, like, is it gonna work if you give me one? Like, yeah, because I'm gonna do it correctly. All right. So the ones I wanted to talk about, first one I want to talk about is first guys. You know what I mean? And this one I'm really, I was trying to look for something that I could use going into 2020. You know what I mean? As far as like an herb, a really powerful herb for a guy, for his masculine power. You know what I mean? Where is it? I know it's St. John's root. I think I had to put that here somewhere. Mm, where is it at? I got so many notes. It's ridiculous. Like I would like to see you guys, anybody do these, memorize all these herbs. You know what I mean? Like that's what this is what I do. Try to memorize and actually understand all of these herbs. You know what I mean? There we go. I'm not talking about St. John's herb. Yeah, High John the Conqueror root. Man, right there, exactly. Definitely used highly in voodoo and voodoo and the American hoodoo stuff, right? So this is definitely something any guy could definitely start using in their baths, the washing the floor, gaining mastery, strength over the male aspects of themselves, and especially for all those guys out there that are not actually, all the guys down there that are not